I turn 31 next week, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to take a spontaneous 3-day trip. I hit up my friends on Facebook. I'm like, give me some ideas. And I decided that me and Beaver, actually, Beaver's going with me. We're going to get a little Rocky Mountain High. Let's go. We're going to Colorado, Denver, Colorado. I'm so excited. I've only flown through Denver. I've been at the airport. I've never actually got to explore Denver. So cheers. It's highly inappropriate. The NFL, week 2, we got some action. Dunk, you got a cheers? What's going on, buddy?
I'm drinking Coors for you, man.
The mountains are blue, man.
The mountains are blue, dude.
Hey, hold on.
Colorado
It looks like white to me. How long's that the can there sit between your legs, bub? Because those mountains are not blue.
I don't know if they get blue on this stuff. It's pussy drink stuff.
Welcome to Highly Inappropriate. Let's fucking go. Is this? Oh shit! I gotta turn it up.
God damn it.
We're officially back.
We're back.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina, because I'm bringing the motherfucking pay.
Welcome back to Highly Inappropriate, where we are unapologetically politically incorrect. We like to drink. We like to fucking do. Oh, Beaver, fresh out the gate. Beaver, please admit Beaver back into the meeting. Should we do it? Does he have his shit figured out? I mean, if you guys weren't here earlier, Beaver's camera's been on and off. Like, I don't know. It kind of flashed earlier, and it looks like he was trying to have sexual intercourse with one of his cats. There he is. There he is.
Right.
Great job, buddy.
Sorry. Rob made a call, and for some reason, it didn't, stay on the Zoom call.
Are you guys on fucking dial-up still? What year are you in?
Yeah, you need to get rid of that. You need to get rid of that Nelly Wi-Fi, dude.
I don't know why it didn't stay on the Zoom call, because I put the Zoom call on hold, so that I can answer the call real quick. And
that's what happens when you keep using that AOL internet, man.
I don't get why.
By the way, we got a lot of people here in the live chat feed. Shout out Jay Kahn, Justin Janik, Justin Kelly, Juice. What's up, buddy? David Gong, longtime listener. What's up, guys? You know, you can post your shit, talk shit, whatever. I'm kind of glad we are back on Facebook Live. We just get a little more interaction because we can still grow our YouTube tape. We're still going to upload the videos to YouTube, so we won't be live on YouTube. So we can still grow our YouTube channel and still go get Facebook Live and interaction with the shows because it's more fun. We can get live questions and shit. So if you guys have any questions, you want to talk shit to us, Rob already called us homos. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, Rob. But I'm back with the fucking boys. We got Chris Dunkman. What's up, buddy? Are you doing okay, bud? Are you cheering up?
Yeah,
you're half a claw. You said you're half a claw in.
Hold on.
Pound the claw.
We're one in.
Are you chasing? Hold on. Are you chasing the claw with the Coors Light? What's going on here? What's the play?
No, Coors Light this is a Coors Light seltzer.
Oh,
geez,
wow.
They got their own.
Yeah. They've got their own female drink. That's great. Fantastic. So how would you describe them? So it's like
they're all the same, dude. It's like pizza. It's like sex, dude. Even a bad one is still kind of good, you know.
Well, Beaver eats 4 different types of food, so you could consider him a pizza connoisseur because pizza is one of the 4 foods. So Beaver,
I can name them. I've been around him for watch. Pizza, chicken strips, macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
I don't know the 4th.
Rolls.
Rolls. Like
yeah, rolls. Like
bread rolls?
Dinner rolls?
Yeah, dinner rolls are the best.
All right, Beaver. But my question was going to be, Beaver, is there a difference in pizza? Duncan just said basically if you've had one pizza, you've had it all. Is that true?
Yeah, that's.
Oh my God, Dunk. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
No, I'm saying there's differences. Like some are better than the others, but what I'm saying is even the worst pizza is still kind of good.
Yeah, I've had some bad pizza I didn't like.
No, you're still making the comparison
Not me,
to sex,
dude.
though, and there's definitely some sex that's not worth having.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree. at this point in my life, I very, very disagree with that statement.
Dunk will
funny 'cause
just
some
take
of the-
whatever he can get at this point.
Some of the best pizza I've had in my life is from a gas station, believe it or not. I'm not even joking. And some
Well,
of the
no,
worst
Good gas station pizza.
Hunt's. Well, no, what's the name of it? The one Red
in
Barn.
Morristown, the shit in Morristown's really fucking good. It's like Hunt's Pizza, whatever. Yeah, it's the same
What's the
thing.
one in Greenfield
I
that has
thought
really
they
good
had
pizza?
like
The Barn or whatever.
Talking about Mozzie?
Casey's.
Casey's. Good pizza.
Casey's, yeah.
Casey's is fucking making
Dude,
shit all
Casey's
night.
makes some pretty dank pizza. I'm not even gonna lie.
Does Beaver sound
This
like
shit
fucking
will make
Stephen
you shit
Hawking
all
right now? Is it just me?
No, it's definitely Beaver because he's still on that Earthlink internet. So
Dude, he needs to get the Nelly Wi-Fi figured out before.
I'm not even on Wi-Fi right now.
Beaver sounds like Stephen Hawking.
I'm not even on Wi-Fi right now.
You would so lose an Instagram rap battle right now.
Well, I guess it's good I don't have Instagram.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, there's a
Love it.
there's
I
gas
love it.
station pizza in Fortville. I can't remember the name of it, but to me, they have the best fucking pizza. And I
that's
can't.
Casey's.
Is it Casey?
Yeah,
Dude, we got-
that's still Casey's.
Pavy's Pizza here in Carthage. Shit's lit.
I tell you what, meth heads, they make the best food. I swear to God.
I mean, they only eat like once every 7 days.
They
dude.
spend their whole day cooking. You think they'd fucking figure shit out? I mean,
Takes 7 days to cook it, dude.
ever tell you about the time I broke into an abandoned house and found a whole meth lab?
Really? Did you try it?
Yeah, I got real high on meth. It was great.
Well, you talking about pizza or you talking about meth now?
Yeah, both actually.
Oh, did you try both?
No, but okay. So there's a house like outside of Greenfield, between Greenfield and Morristown. It's been leveled and taken down since. But it was an abandoned
There's
house.
no meth out there.
The rumor was that somebody was murdered in the house. So we used to, me and my best friend Clay and my old friend Joe, we used to take females out there and scare the shit out of them. It was just kind of our dick, you know.
and then fuck them. Yeah.
Then we would fuck them, yeah, eventually. We got to that point at one point, at one point in the night, we'd eventually take them over to my grandpa's house. And I'm not happy or proud of the amount of females that I had intercourse with at my grandparents at their pool.
No, don't skip over this haunted house.
No. So haunted house. So like one day we took a couple females out to the pool. If memory strikes me correct, I believe it was a couple friends of mine from Greenfield, a couple chicks. And it was me and Clay. And we walked into the house, and I swear they had a full operation. Like, I'm talking, I don't know all the ins and outs of making meth, but,
I've never seen a meth. I've never seen it. I've never.
All
seen
you got to
it.
do is YouTube it, man.
yeah, YouTube it. Hold on. Let's just do it right here live on the
I'm
phone.
not even kidding. You can literally YouTube how to make meth on.
I've got the
I'm
anarchist.
sure there's
cookbook.
definitely.
Yeah, hold
I
on.
thought you just bought a bunch of shit at Walmart and went in the bathroom and just shook it all up.
Yeah, we could try that, Dunk, if you
No,
want.
for real. I swear to God. Don't
Dude,
people get arrested at Walmart? all
NyQuil,
the time?
bleach, and a lighter.
I'm
and just
pretty
throw it
sure
all
you
together.
can. I'm pretty sure you can get everything you need to make meth at Walmart. But
You
hold
would
on.
not.
I know for a fact people have been arrested in Walmart bathrooms after buying stuff and like in there. They call it like shaking. I don't even know, but they like do it in the bathroom at Walmart. There's people have been arrested a bunch.
All right, so imagine walking into an abandoned house and seeing something similar to this in one of the side rooms here. So, like, you got a little, hold on, this fucking shit's popping up. Yeah, you see this shit?
Yes.
So it's basically just on the floor. I've seen scales. And there's like these little. It was either a meth lab or just some fucking wannabe
Oh,
chemist.
shit.
Just
Oh, where'd you get pictures of my uncle's basement, dude?
I know what's going on here.
I've
That's
seen
what
one
that
on Breaking Bad.
I've seen this
one
at
on
my
Breaking
dad's
Bad.
house. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. But yeah, so he took these girls to the house, and lo and behold, full-on meth lab. And I kind of take a look. And to be honest, so the house, it was real sketchy. Like, if you took a false, we are very lucky, as many times as we walked through the house, that I didn't fall through the fucking floor. Because it was not stable at all. And they eventually demolished the house. There's actually, believe it or not, two of the most haunted places in Indiana are here in Shelby County. Werewolf Hollow and the Electric Bridge. So, they have a top 10 list. Two of the most haunted places in Indiana are here in Shelby County. So, there was
Electric Bridge.
the Electric Bridge. And I don't know.
It's like
Go
the
ahead.
rock, like
Yeah,
painted
that's where
on
the
it or
lot.
something.
That's actually where the Rock became the most electric man in the world. Yep.
Yeah, at the electric bridge.
Yeah, he actually murdered a child. Yeah, I don't know the story behind it, but completely. But we should take girls out there and scare the fuck out of them all the time. It was so much fun. Werewolf Hall is really easy because it's basically a long strip of road. It's kind of curvy out in the woods, and it's super creepy.
Stripper road.
What?
Thanks, Beaver.
Stripper road.
Sorry, guys, that's our art. Oh, geez.
Beaver, will you wear a helmet next week?
Beaver, please wear like a tinfoil helmet on your fucking hat.
Nah.
Best drop in ever, right there.
Oh man, Jesus Christ! What just happened there?
I don't know. Beaver,
Beaver,
must have got
random
some
memory.
strippers out there.
I'm riding my bike early, and a random memory of Beaver came to my mind, and it literally made me laugh out loud. One day, I mean, we did this multiple times, but one day in particular, Beaver, at the Shelbyville Walmart, we put you in the back of a car, and we
Yep. Walmart.
put you in the back of a car. We rode up to the front of Walmart, and we popped the trunk, and you jumped out of the trunk of the car, acting crazy, and I jumped out of a moving car and chased you into Walmart and tackled you. People thought we were fucking crazy.
You need to do that again. And Matt, you wear a mask, and then Beaver not wear a mask, and you tackle him and say, "Put your goddamn mask on."
I've got a brilliant idea. So me and Beaver, by the way. So I want to start off the show to talk about, like I want to head to Colorado. I planned on taking a trip to Colorado this year. I actually had tickets to go to Reggae on the Rocks, which is a big 3-day reggae music festival that's in Colorado.
Reggae?
Reggae.
It's a what?
Reggae? How do you pronounce it?
Reggae?
Reggae? I'm fucking hired.
Reggae.
I'm hiring a draft
Reggae.
person on stilts, okay, right now?
Oh my god! I don't even feel like you deserve to go at this point.
Yeah, I can't talk. Okay.
Yeah, he's a
But-
big fan of it, though.
Yeah, a big fan.
I love the
am.
reggae.
Reggae. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I'm fucked up. But anyways, I was supposed to go out there, check out the rocks, just enjoy life. I didn't get to because fucking COVID has ruined my entire year. But we're still gonna go out there, and I've got a bunch of friends in Colorado, and I'm pretty pumped. I'm so psyched. Beaver, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna go mountain biking in the mountains. I'm gonna kick Beaver's ass, by the way.
Matt's gonna try to get me high the whole entire trip.
How mad are you that you're going to Colorado and you can't go to a concert at that this huge concert venue thing there where it's like
Talking about
Red
Red Rock.
Rocks or whatever?
That's why I was just
Red Rock.
that's where the concert was at that I was talking about.
See, I'm out in left field. Dude.
That's
I'm
on the
sharing
bucket
shit.
list, man.
I'm
That's
sharing
one
shit
of
on
the few
Twitter.
places I really want to go is Red Rock.
Oh yeah,
Trying to figure out comments on my iPad. I'm getting mad. You shared this on your personal page, by the way, not our highly inappropriate page. How high are you right now?
No, I did that on purpose, but it wouldn't let me share to the highly inappropriate page for some reason.
Are you saying we got banned again?
No, I just
We're gonna get his personal page fucking
I couldn't
banned.
figure it
All
out.
we do.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying is, I've not put a mask on through this whole fucking bullshit. I've not put a mask on other than going to the doctor one time. So I thought about making a funny video of me putting a mask on for the first time, like, because I have to wear it in the fucking airport. And I just thought of something funny, and I'm going to put it together, and it's going to be hilarious. So I just want you guys to know that. But
Speaking of not putting masks on, did you see the $100,000 fines the NFL laid down this week?
Absolute bullshit.
At
it's
coaches
fine.
on the sideline that didn't have masks on. $100,000, dude, and
you
fine
know-
the team.
It's so stupid. So fucking stupid. As soon as I go in make sure for publicity you wear a mask on the sidelines. But when you go in the locker room, fucking hug each other, fucking pour champagne on each other's nuts, shower with each other, do what you gotta do.
And once again,
Yeah.
Bill Belichick finds a way around the rules and wears that fucking beak-like thing that don't even cover his mouth.
Yeah.
like he just finds a way around it every time. All the
No,
time.
credit to him. Honestly, I hate the Patriots. I can't stand Belichick, but I'm done not admitting that he's the greatest fucking football mind of all time. I mean, just like you said, we talk about the Patriots cheating, which they very much did cheat, but give credit where credit's due. Belichick always finds a way around the rules and does stuff. People are like, is that even legal? And I mean, every year it's something new. He finds a way to fucking like just twist the rules to say, hey, we're following the rules. You know, you never said we can't do this. You know, like, and credit to him. He's fucking brilliant. And lo and behold, we're going to get into this here in a minute. I don't want to completely get into it now, but everybody's talking about Cam Newton being an MVP again. Oh, yeah. It's not like Cam hasn't sucked for the last 4 years. You know, lo and behold, he's in a quarterback-friendly offense, manned by the greatest quarterback. Obviously he's good. He's a talented quarterback.
But nobody's beating Russell Wilson this year for MVP, I don't think.
No, Russell's on another.
That's on my NFL notes. We'll get to the NFL.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But just real quick, I'm going to Colorado for my birthday. I turn 31 next week. But speaking of big birthdays, Beaver, you turned 30 last week, buddy. You went out for your birthday. What's going on there? Can we talk about what you did for your birthday?
I got drunk and didn't remember shit.
Do you remember taking several shots with me? By the way, so I went out hunting after I had a DJ Friday and Saturday. My life this time of year, even as COVID's going on, is absolute hell because for the last 3 weekends I've DJ'd 2 weddings, Friday and Saturday, and it's the same for the next 6 weekends. So I have no life for the next 2 months, essentially.
He says he has no life, but it's literally 2 parties every weekend. And
but it's work. Trust me, it's work. You know,
and he's running the turntables high as fuck, just cheesing the whole time. You know,
he's in flirting with bridesmaids. It sucks. I hate it.
Setting up, trying to fuck the bride about 2 months later. We know how the fuck you work. Dude.
Oh, it's the worst.
Quit acting like you're working.
No, I'm definitely working.
And then he sends me a Snapchat of my wife responding there because somebody broke their fucking kneecap.
Yeah, for sure. Your wife did show up to the party. We appreciate that. I was gonna mention that. So I might as well bring that wedding up. So Beaver's birthday was Saturday. You guys went out Friday night. I DJ'd a wedding beforehand. I DJ'd till 11 at this little venue. Where the fuck was I? Oh, it was at a vineyard there at Bargersville. It was not a vineyard, but a winery, whatever. But yeah, DJing. And it's funny. This is the second time that a female has dislocated her kneecap on the dance floor while I was DJing. I don't know if that's a sign that I've done this for a long fucking time now or just that people get a little too crazy at my wedding.
I got to ask. I'm sorry if it offends anybody, but I mean, is it like a heavier lady or?
No. Both times. Younger females, just this one, the way I heard, funny, I was joking because it happened during NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. Nice. And the white females just got a little crunk, got a little crazy. They were hitting a weed pen and they were drinking there. And apparently she got twisted up in her dress and just her knees smacked the floor, dislocated. RJ's wife came to the rescue.
She did.
Came to the rescue.
And she a sweetheart.
She showed up because we were there in Johnson County. So when she showed up, I just started laughing. I was like, well, here you go. Party's here, guys. Let's go.
Your wife says hi.
Yeah, I sent you a snap of your wife. I'm like, what's this bitch doing here?
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. So, but afterwards, I still had to get Ella's. My daughter turned 6 this past week. Well, she technically turned 6 tomorrow, but we had her birthday last weekend, which I'm going to talk about.
Happy birthday, Ella.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
But I had to go get her present, so I just happened to go out, and Beaver and Rob were out, so I stopped at the bar for a few minutes. I was probably there for about half an hour maybe, and we took about 3 shots together, I think. Do you remember that at all?
I don't. Like I said, I don't remember shit. But.
By the way, fuck COVID because I stopped at 2 Walmarts on Friday night. Neither of them were open. I was pissed off.
Nice.
Had to wait till Saturday to get her present. I'm just frustrated. All hell. I got her own tablet now, so fuck my life. Man, I got to figure it out. Put child locks on that shit, blah, blah, blah. She can't use.
Maybe she can show me how to get Facebook comments on mine.
You can't figure it out. Todd Walton's
I think
live.
it's because it's on your page. I can't get it.
Clay's live here Clay's here live on the show in our feed and says Duncan looks as gay as ever.
He's not wrong.
Hey, at least my name don't rhyme with gay.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I like Clay a lot. At your roast, I was mighty hammered, and he was too. And we sat in little lawn chairs next to each other and had Had a nice long talk, dude.
Hey, by the way, you guys both impressed during the roast. I thought everybody did a great job, but Pete. Pete came unprepared.
See the one that was like trying to fight and shit?
No. He's the one.
I remember. Yeah.
He's the one who got upset about the cocaine jokes. Huh? Anyways, all right, moving right along here. So, did 2 weddings this weekend. Chick dislocated her kneecap. Had my daughter's birthday. Funny, I posted a video on Snapchat. I was kind of teasing my daughter about her birthday present. I was like, it rhymes with orange, and I'm not even joking. I had a dozen people hit me up, and they're like, will you fucking tell me what her present is? We can't figure it out. I'm like, I was obviously joking with my daughter. I was like, nothing rhymes with orange. Duh. I was like, I wanted my daughter to be confused as hell, and she was. But we ended up getting her a bounce house. We ended up getting her a bounce house, and I'm pretty sure that me and my brother had more fun on the bounce house than the kids did, because
that's exactly what happened the last time we did that.
We had the football in the backyard, and my brother was making me dive for the football into the bounce house. At one point, I landed on my fucking head. Odell a ball, landed on my fucking head. It was just having a blast. Got Greg in there up on the slide. I got to tell you, I want to rent a wrestling ring, guys. Full on wrestling ring. Duncan, would you get in a wrestling ring? Can your body hold up to wrestle?
Yeah, for sure.
And no.
He's a finely tuned athlete. He's a pump, pass, and kick champion, bro.
It's true.
What would your wrestling name be, Dunk?
I was in a tag team wrestling group one time. We were the Nuke Squad or Nuke Boys or something like that. And then I was Atomic. I was Atomic, and my buddy was Nuke. Oh, Atomic and Nuke, and we were the Bomb Squad. That was right.
Bomb Squad. Would you ever be a tag team partner with Elliot Beaver?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
We're cat buddies, man.
I would be one with them.
We come out dressed as cats, and
You guys, what would you guys do if you found out you're Eskimo buddies somehow?
Eskimo brothers, you mean?
Yeah, Eskimo brothers.
I mean, we probably are, dude. After his 30th birthday party, he's probably was slaying everything around here, wasn't he?
I mean, Beaver, did you take any snatch home from Snappers?
I told you, I don't remember anything from that evening.
He got a blowjob. It just happened to be Rod that night, though. Happy 30th birthday, bud.
I don't got no money, man, but I got a birthday present for you.
Yeah, whip that dick out. Hey, speaking of whipping your dick out, Duncan, now's your time to whip your dick out. Because, one, how did your bets do last week? Dunkman DFS, if you guys have not watched the show, tell us what you're doing there online, buddy, and also tell us how your picks did. And you got some NFL updates for us, so fucking let it roll, buddy.
NFL updates. Dunkman's DFS. Getting a lot of feedback here, boys. Dunkman DFS is
I think that's Rob in the background.
Yeah, you need to tell the redheaded fuck to shut up. But Dunkman DFS is every Saturday. We do the FanDuel, go through lineups. We give you our picks. We're blue collar DFS, so we're blue collar. We're the one lineup guys, not the guys just loading in tons of money, trying to win a bunch of money. And yeah.
Did you hear Rob's message for you, by the way?
I thought I kind of. What do you say? Duncan is fine as fuck. Is that what he said?
No, I'm sorry. Actually, I put the redhead filter on our show, so I couldn't hear it either.
But yeah, we're every Saturday night. Come and join. We give you some stuff. Our picks did all right. I thought Dak was going to fuck us, but he ended up having the monster second half. And
hey, Dak
came back from the dead and ended up being like the number 2 fantasy quarterback on the day.
Yeah, Dak.
Devontae Adams going down first half. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That was one of my big receivers this weekend. But
Dak needs to learn to
played bad in fantasy.
What's up?
What'd you say?
Like 18
I said,
people
I
are
played
trying to
bad
talk
in
right
fantasy this week.
You did, and you beat me in that league. I'm pissed off. I have no chance. So I had a fucking 3-headed running back monster in this league. I had fucking Zeke, Saquon, Marlon Mack, and also on my bench, I can't even remember my whole fucking team. But anyways, 3-headed monster right there. Marlon Mack, injured reserve. Saquon Barkley, injured reserve. I'm fucked. Here we go. 0-2. Fucking put a fork in me. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll donate that $20 to you.
That's why you should have had Jonathan Taylor on that bench, dude.
I know, dude. I tried it. I was literally, Jonathan Taylor was drafted one position ahead of when I was going to draft him.
You always handicap them running backs.
Yeah.
But Colts finally run the damn ball this week. Jonathan Taylor, speaking of which, had like 30 touches.
I had 22, I believe. Fucking killed it. Colts looked.
I think it's right in the middle of you two.
To me, the Colts looked as far as what's going to be, Dan Dockage, and you mentioned last week on the show, Dockage anymore is just pretty much Skip Bayless, the local Skip Bayless. But Dockage was making fun of Indy media for saying championship formula as far as what the Colts did to the Vikings. But I agree with him. We spread the ball around. We ran the ball. And our defense is lights out. And I didn't know we're number one in the NFL right now in defense. Can you believe that?
I wouldn't say defense is lights out. There's a lot of holes in that defense. But
statistically, they're number one.
Statistically, by 200 yards, they're number one.
Jags, Vikings, two terrible teams, but they'll get exposed. But
actually, Jags look pretty decent this week against the
Jags.
Titans.
Look amazing. I think honestly,
out there throwing for sure.
I think Jags are going to be a lot better than people think. Personally,
how about Darius Leonard giving his wedding ring away after the game?
Yeah, that's hilarious. And how about the people for giving it back? They could have pawned that shit.
Sadly, I got to be there in person for the first loss.
What?
I said, sadly, I got to be there in person for the first loss. That was a fun time.
Congratulations. How did that go, Beaver? How was your trip up there to Jacksonville?
It was a decent trip other than the shit that I had to witness for the game itself, and the Jags fans were like in disbelief that they actually won.
Didn't you say Jags fans were extremely polite?
I've heard from my knowledge.
Okay, because maybe it was somebody else told me. Somebody else went there and said Jags fan were extremely polite, like high-fiving people as they're leaving and shit. I'm like, man.
Well, they're not real fans. They're probably just NFL fans.
They're probably just people there. Yeah, hired actors.
They kept on saying that they're supposed to be the worst team, and they beat our ass. Is what they kept on saying. So. Yeah,
they look good. They got some rookies. That DB looks good. That rookie running back looks good. Robinson. I can't remember the DB's name, but he tore us up. But
yeah, he kicked our ass. Minshew. I mean, honestly, I think the Jags have the potential to be the second, third best team in the division. A lot of people thought they were going to be the worst.
Slow your roll. Slow down.
But this past weekend looked great, though.
No, I still think the Colts are going to win the division.
They will. I mean, it's the Texans have a terrible schedule, dude.
Texans are dog shit.
Texans are going to be all right. They'll beat us at least once, but they have a terrible schedule to start the season. I mean, they're going against 2 MVPs this week. They got the Steelers. That's tough, dude. Tough start to the year. That's tough first 3 games.
They haven't looked good in either game, though.
Yeah, most people.
Haven't, but I mean, they're going against contenders. You know what I mean?
Still, they don't look competitive in those.
Sean Watson. I cannot talk. Sean Watson to me is overrated. I think he's going to come to life. But whatever.
He's all right. But I'll tell you who's not overrated, and I think is real, is Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Are they legit? Because Kyler Murray looks like Russell Wilson 2.0. That's why they keep calling him. He looks awesome, dude.
I still don't see
long-term Hopkins.
I still don't see long-term success with him. It's not. Yeah, absolutely nice getting Hopkins because I mean, I think Hopkins would be successful anyway. Hopkins would be successful with Beaver throwing behind 5 fat chicks, you know.
It's not just Hop, though, man. He's got weapons all around down there.
No, absolutely.
That's
great offense. I mean, he's playing well. Yeah, I mean, he can do it all. He can throw. He can – to me, you know, they showed a statistic today on Aaron Rodgers, you know, because you mentioned it, Dunk, that the NFL has gone away from your typical pocket passer. But lo and behold, Aaron Rodgers holds like the best statistics over the last like 16 games. Whatever the statistic was that I posted or I shared.
A-Rod's a goat, dude. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, I'm still not convinced that the NFL's completely switched over to the spread offense, fucking where we're going to see nothing but rushing quarterbacks in the NFL. Because to me, I hate it. I do. I hate it. I like pocket passers. I like guys who can sit back here in the pocket and just fucking throw the ball down.
Those days are dead. But moving on.
To be able to do both. We'll say that.
Moving on. I asked Bethea and Darius Butler this question, and I'll tell you what their response was. But at the beginning of the year, the list came out, and it had Russell Wilson above Patrick Mahomes on this list. And we kind of were like, disagreeing at first, when the news first came out. We talked about it on the show. But after these first couple weeks and seeing Russ, like, what do we think now?
I thought Russ was the MVP last year, personally.
He's damn good, dude. I don't think I've ever seen him get sacked. Like,
His receiving core is nice.
Well, yeah.
DK.
But Lockett and Metcalf.
Oh,
I don't know why Metcalf fell as far as he did in that draft.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to have him instead of fucking Campbell right now?
Well, if Campbell's healthy,
nice if he could stay fucking healthy.
Yeah, if Campbell's healthy, he could have been he had potential to be our premier receiver.
After what happened with him going down last week and Pascal getting all those catches, I think just who's ever in that spot is going to get targets with Rivers.
I think he's going to start doing better.
But I don't know. I'd rather have Metcalf. Metcalf looks awesome. Lockett looks good.
Metcalf looks like a top receiver. Like he could be top 5 in the league possibly.
But I don't know. Russ just never gets sacked and just drops it in buckets, dude.
And his arms incredibly can make every throw.
And you can't play man against him because he'll just fucking run on you and get a first down. Like he's awesome.
And honestly, in swagger and confidence and leadership goes a long way. And I think he's amazing. From all accounts, I've heard he's just a great person, a great leader.
Is he better than Mahomes?
Yes, in my opinion.
I don't think he is.
I think Mahomes is more physically gifted, but I don't think he's a better quarterback than
when I asked Bethea and Butler on their podcast, Man to Man podcast, which is pretty good watch. They both seen the question and they just went, wow. Like they were stuck. Like they couldn't get an answer. So that's coming from a DB and a safety.
Right.
So it's there.
I mean, when you say what's the difference between Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson, it was the same question with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. You can make the argument for either of them.
There it is. Yeah. Right. And then next on I got 2 more. Cowboys, dude. What the fuck happened in that game, dude? That was my game.
Forgot how the onside recover.
That was what are the Falcons? They were like boxing people out, letting the ball go 10 yards.
I don't know.
I think they forgot. That it was supposed to. It didn't have to go 10 yards. They forgot.
Yeah, that coach really. You've been playing football since you were fucking 5 years old, dude. Like, wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow.
Yeah, that coaching seat's getting real hot, ain't it?
Oh man.
Yeah, real.
No, I mean, not as hot as the one here. The one in San Diego, they're going to put Taylor back out there starting a quarterback.
Yeah, what a dumb – which pisses me off because I just picked up Herbert in our fantasy league, Beaver, and I had high hopes for him because the dude's got a big arm, so I knew he was going to throw for 300 yards a game. So at the fucking least. So I draft this guy, and you're going to stick Tyrod Taylor. And granted, I'm not a Tyrod Taylor hater because I think he's a formidable quarterback. But one – you got a rookie. You got a franchise quarterback. I think anytime you draft a franchise quarterback, unless Peyton Manning is starting in front of him, you have to put that fucker under center week 1. Put him under fire.
You get rid of Peyton Manning for who you think is a franchise quarterback, apparently.
Exactly. If you have a franchise quarterback, put that asshole in week 1. Get him under fire. The only way to learn is to fail, in my opinion. So
the thing with him is – like that Chargers defense, I think, is it's slept on right now. They have tons of pass rush. Their secondary is good. They got a great defense, and he just has to control games. And he came out against the Super Bowl champs and did exactly that. He had one mistake where he could have he had the rollout where he could have ran for the first down and he threw the pick. That ended up costing them the game pretty much, giving Mahomes back the ball. When they could have ran even more clock out. But they were like 9. It reminded me of when the Colts beat the Chiefs. The same thing. Like this 9-minute drives, 6-minute drives, eating the clock, keep them off the field. Same thing that people used to do to Peyton. And he's going to be special, dude. Like I think this year's quarterback class, Burrow and him, and we haven't even seen the other ones. You know what I mean? I think it's a good little class that came in this year.
I mean, shit. I mean, they're talking. Do you understand that our 4th round pick, they say, could have the most upside out of all the quarterbacks in the NFL, or not the NFL? Out of all the quarterbacks drafted, they say Easton could have the most upside out of all of them.
Nah, he ain't no Herbert or Burrow. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Straight up. Look at all the reviews on him. They say if the NFL was, like you said, the NFL's changed. Blah blah.
Yeah, but I mean,
they said if it was 5 years ago, he would have been a 1st round pick.
Yeah,
He's got the best arm talent, but doesn't know how to handle a pass rush is the problem.
Yeah. So
yeah. I mean, we could sit around and write that, and somebody read it on the internet. You know what I mean? Like
right.
Who's who? You don't know till. I mean, I'm just saying you don't know till they show you. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. I'm just saying that I've read several articles where they say Easton has the most upside, like because his arm is just incredible. Like can fucking throw the ball 80 yards, no problem. So sling that fucker down the field. Let's go.
Don't matter how far you throw it, boy. If it ain't accurate, you ain't in the league.
Oh, he's super accurate too. So look at his stats. He's a fucking.
I haven't seen his stats because he hasn't sniffed the field. So
we'll
get there hopefully. Are we going to trade Brissett?
I hope so. Fucking
No,
get them.
they're not going to trade him.
Don't put him in on stupid ass goal line plays where he fucking does the normal Brissett thing and holds the fucking ball.
Frank overcoached week 1, man.
Yeah, I kind of overthought himself. He even said that too. He's like, I'm not real sure what I seen there.
I'm gonna say I don't know if that was fully Jacoby's fault because as soon as he rolled there, he was getting hit. As soon as he rolled,
it was for sure a bad play call for sure, 100%.
Yeah, because if he comes in, you know exactly what they're about to do. Like there's no, they're not gonna put him in and go spread and fucking let him get loose. Like it's an option, run, play. I mean, that's coming. So.
If he's doing a quarterback dive, that's about the best he's.
Which is amusing because Jacoby might be the slowest black guy I've ever seen in my life.
No, Byron Leftwich.
Oh yeah, good call. Byron Leftwich is an extremely slow quarterback.
And Byron Leftwich, he admits it. Like he calls himself.
Oh, I know too. He used to joke about it all the time. I had because I thought Byron Leftwich was going to blow up. I have probably 20 Byron Leftwich rookie cards, by the way.
See, I was all over Herbert at the beginning of the year and got like 2 or 3, even a couple rookie auto patches for cheap, and they're already going up after this second week. So
let's go. Any other notable Tom Brady gets his first win as a Buccaneer. Fuck you, buddy.
I wasn't even going to bring him up.
Who they play? They're playing an easy W this week. I can't remember who they got this week.
Colts got an easy dub this week.
No easy dubs in the NFL.
No easy dubs in the NFL. Don't fucking say that. Because every time I'm like, the Colts should win 41-10, we win 18-17 for some fucking reason.
Or we lose.
Yeah, or we lose, and we're like,
we did lose against the Jets last time they played.
Yeah, me and Matt were there. It was our fucking fan.
No, it was the Dolphins. It was the Dolphins that we lost to. They were the worst team. They were the worst team in the league at the time, and me and you were just. It was. We brought a fan. We had a contest. We brought Clint, my buddy Clint Hacker, to the game. We lost. I've never been more pissed off after a game.
Dude, remember I was just hammering money line as it went up too. I lost so much money that game, dude. I was hammered and betting money line as it just kept going up. There's no way we're losing this game. I
was so depressed after that game. I did not. And I think about it now. It pisses me off because it would have been the last concert I went to. I did not go to see Head PE, one of my favorite bands, that night after the concert. And I completely regret it now because here we are. I can't go to a single fucking concert now. And
remember you dropping me off at the gas station and I opened the back to get my stuff and just beer bottles broke and fell out of the back everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Like we had 6 beer bottles in the middle of a truck stop. Just went.
By the way, shout out.
Beer everywhere.
By the way, shout out to Clint because he brought us about 20 beers that day, and we had leftovers galore. I think I still have a few. Because I do not drink alcohol alone. So I all my beer that I bring home normally stays in my fridge unless I start pre-gaming or something. So Doc, I
remember he gave us some fucking whiskey beer, dude. And that thing was in my fridge for like over a year. And I fucking popped the top on that thing. One drink and I about threw up, dude. That thing, I'm talking brute. Like straight whiskey beer. It was a rough one.
By the way, I got to tell a funny Rob Hart story here. He's in the feed here. He's talking shit live about Beaver. Let's go ahead and read the shit talk he's talking about Beaver here. Don't disagree on sports with Beaver, okay? Sports. He's Rain Man on sports, and what he says is the word of God, okay? So this Friday when I did meet up with Beaver at the bar, just happened to run into 2 females that were just at the wedding I DJ'd. Rob straight up comes up to him. Duncan, go and throw your headphones on for this. So
I can hear you. When I go get a beer, I can always hear you.
So I'm talking to 2 females I just DJ'd for. And honestly, you know me, I can be a shithead for anybody, but there's a level of professionalism when I'm running a business. Rob straight up comes up and talks about me sucking dick to these females. I'm like, what are you doing, dumbass? I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm like, whatever. Then he proceeds to get mad at me because I look at him like he's a fucking idiot.
2020, dude. That's kind of like that.
Jesus, Rob. Know your audience.
Rob also thinks TJ Leaf is good. All right, next subject.
Yeah, next subject. Does Rob still think TJ Leaf is good? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he still does. Anyways.
All right. Moving right along. Speaking of TJ Leaf, Beaver, what's going on in the NBA? Can we talk about Playoff P here?
If you want to start off with Playoff P, we can. And he showed out the best he could. He showed out the best he could and ended up dropping a wonderful stat line. Did he even make like a single shot in the fourth quarter of that Game 7?
I am pulling up his stats right now. I know he had 10 points, but I want to know just what he had for the entire series.
And the fourth quarter, I feel like he had absolutely nothing in that fourth quarter of the Game 7 that he did.
I don't think Leonard did either. They both kind of.
Kawhi had a shit one too, but Kawhi's a champion, so he gets kind of a pass at this point.
And Kawhi carried him through that whole fucking series. So, I mean.
I saw a thing where, like, PG, like.
Paul kind of started all right. In the series, if I'm not mistaken, but as it went along and the Nuggets came back, he started just absolutely just shitting the bed.
Saw a thing where PG tried to give like a motivational speech, like we'll be back to make a championship run, and it said it was met with a lot of eye rolls,
a lot of bewilderment. And I love somebody retweeting it. Yeah, here's a guy who's been on 3 teams in 4 years, talking to his team about fucking commitment for next year. And honestly, let's be honest what that was. That was Paul George saying, hey, Kawhi, don't ship my ass out of town this offseason because I'm coming back, man. Paul George.
Good luck shipping him out. They just paid him a ton of money on a contract. You think any team's going to want to pick that up?
I mean, because no, I don't. But maybe just because, I mean, Paul, let's be honest. Paul's a dipshit and he's his own fucking worst enemy. But when Paul George, when he's on, he's top 10 in the league. He's a top 10 player. But he just isn't. He's not always on. Like, we've seen it here in the Pacers. There were stretches of the game. Back. Do what? Go ahead.
I was going to say, Paul needs to get back to kind of where he was with us, where he was kind of on the come-up before. And as an underdog. The dap up with LeBron. From that point on, it was all about his stardom right there versus.
Yeah, PG-24 was an underdog, a kid that was drafted number 10 with a lot of talent, but just never really put it together, who came up, got a little fame, became PG-13, became self-obsessed with himself. Duncan, why are you shaking your head like a dumbass?
The thing with Paul George, when he was in Indy, he's in a small market team. So when he had big games, that's when he would blow up, and that's when people would look at him. He would disappear on the Pacers too, but he's not in the spotlight. But he's not in the spotlight, so it wasn't as big as it is when he's in L.A. No, so you disappear, and it's like playing in New York. It's the same thing happens to people that go to New York. Melo went through it and all this stuff. He can play for us all day and have triple-double, do whatever, have a big game. It's going to make national media when he does that. But when he's not showing up and disappearing, it's not on national media because we're small market and nobody gives a fuck. That's what Paul George was.
This is what I hate about the modern NBA game because all these players just chuck up threes. And, like, I was always raised – Duncan, I know you played – I mean, Beaver, you played basketball growing up too, right?
Well,
a little bit.
Let that be loose on that term.
Duncan, what did your coach tell you when your outside shot was not falling? What were you to do?
Go to the rim, get the free throw line, get some
exactly.
Buckets, get it rolling.
Why don't NBA players? It's completely lost on the NBA in today's modern NBA game. If your three is not fucking hitting, these guys will not take the ball to the rim.
Because half of them are 60% from the free throw line.
Right, but
nobody can hit a fucking free throw. It's fucking terrible. The NBA sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
The NBA?
I'm saying it. It blows.
Oh, it sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I'm a huge Pacers fan, but I get more or less interested every year, if that makes sense at all.
It blows, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta say
it's so predictable too. I mean, the Lakers are gonna be handed the championship. I'm praying the Heat fucking whoop their ass. I think
I wish the Nuggets would fucking do something because that would be who I'd like to see win the most right now.
Oh, and they're gonna ride that fucking dick as long as they can. If the Lakers win for Kobe, blah blah blah, bullshit. Congrats!
They already did that for Anthony Davis's game winner the other night.
Yeah, congrats.
So that was for Kobe.
Yeah, congrats, LeBron. You bought another fucking championship. Piece of shit.
I'm sorry, man. Like college basketball, I love it.
Oh yeah, because people
Love it.
It's
I've been
competitive.
like this my whole life. Like NBA in the 90s was pretty fun. I mean, because people stayed on their teams. Like now,
Yeah.
just jumping ship. AAU basketball killed the NBA.
Oh, just pissing me off. Like I was a little disappointed when there was hints that Victor Oladipo might want to leave the Pacers. Now my attitude is, if you don't want to be here, fuck off.
Peace.
Peace, bitch. I don't care.
Him and Giannis will be in Miami.
Yeah,
Something
fuck
stupid.
off.
Who
Do
gives a
something
fuck?
fucking stupid. Yeah, go off. Go fuck off. Do your thing. Whatever. I don't care.
Do your thing.
Do your thing, bitch. I do not care at all. But yeah. So right now, of course, we've got the Nuggets and the Lakers out west. We've got the Heat and the Celtics. I'm surprised the Celtics are like almost laying down this series. What's going on?
Yeah, I can't believe that either. Like, the
Yeah,
Heat are-
Gordon Hayward came back and they finally got a dub that way. So I think that might vault them a little bit with him coming back.
And who would have a better chance of beating the Lakers, the Celtics or the Heat, in your opinion?
The Heat been playing honestly the best out of the East, but the Celtics got the most firepower. So
I think that, I would agree with that statement. I think the Celtics are a better coach team, surprisingly. I mean, Spoelstra's been there, done that, but he's been there, done that with Dwayne Wade and fucking LeBron James. But it's interesting. You look at what do the Lakers struggle doing? They're not – I don't know, not great. They're probably not great rebounding team. And what did Miami kick our ass on?
No, the Lakers dominate.
Everything
Lakers
possible.
dominate the paint, dude. Lakers dominate the paint.
You think?
Yeah.
You think they'll dominate
they
Miami?
got AD and LeBron. So
Yeah, that's how they're killing the Denver Nuggets right now. They just dominate points in the paint.
I thought they're pretty good shooting outside too, aren't they? Or that's probably their Achilles heel. Or I'm thinking,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's mostly LeBron and AD.
You want that outside team? It's the Heat. I mean, the Heat. All they did is get like
yeah,
athletic,
they fucking
Yeah,
murder.
shoot. shooters.
tall and athletic, and then just a bunch of white guys that just rain threes.
Yeah, that might be
Literally, like 4 of them.
Yeah, that might be me high. Completely just reverse the teams there. Yeah, never mind. The Heat kicked our ass. Yeah, you're right. Shooting threes, kicking our ass. It's gonna be interesting. I do think it's gonna be Heat Lakers ultimately. It's gonna be interesting. Jimmy Butler keeps playing like he is. Jimmy Butler's an incredible defender. Can Jimmy guard LeBron?
I became a Jimmy Butler fan. This
So
year.
Honestly,
I
the
did.
best-
Once I learned his story, I kind of got over the TJ Warren bullshit, whatever.
No attitude, no bullshit, no. You know what I mean? Like he just wants to. Like I love it, dude.
Just
He
got
didn't
there
even
and
let
worked
his
for-
family come to the bubble because he said this is a business trip.
Yeah, I love that.
Best defender on that team might be Bam though.
Oh, Bam's
Bam
a
is-
monster.
Yeah,
So you guys
He
are
is
all going
really
Lakers
damn
now. Lakers
Lakers.
winning.
going with the Lakers championship, but
Yeah, I said that at the get-go.
And just
Knew
to
it was
remind,
going to happen.
since the Pacers lost, I have not watched a single NBA game. By the way, don't give a fuck.
Really, you have?
Not a single one. Don't give a fuck. I really don't. I will catch up on, and I won't. I just don't give a. I might watch if there's a game 7.
If it's
in it.
on, if it's on, I do.
The fuck was that?
I think Rob's talking right now.
Tell
I've still
Rob,
been
if he
watching
wants,
the
if he wants to
games,
talk,
'cause I
go
still
ahead and start a
enjoy
show.
Tell him to get to buy a microphone once he starts at Amazon there.
Tell him to name 5 Packers players.
Brett Favre.
Hey, his Packers are 2-0 right now, looking like the best offense in the league.
I do, and I apologize for going back to NFL, but there's one thing I did want to bring up today that is kind of a big news, especially impacting the Colts, is the lack of a preseason hurting the league right now, because you've seen there's a lot of injuries last week. I mean, Colts have already lost possibly 3 fucking star players. Marlon Mack out for the season with an Achilles. Also, Malik Hooker, unfortunately, out with an Achilles. And now Paris Campbell with a PCL. Out indefinitely. They say a PCL is interesting. It could be a month thing. It could be 2 months. It could be a few weeks, so interesting. I have no idea. I don't know if maybe it's just a minor tear and they're just trying to rehab him back. I don't know. They didn't give a lot of information. But do you think a lack of a preseason is hurting the NFL, or is it just it's fucking football? Shit happens.
I don't think
It's
it's like a
football.
preseason.
Honestly, I've never been a fan of the preseason anyway.
Yeah,
No,
they weren't even hitting in camp, really, dude.
They weren't hitting a camp. The only thing
it's like
about
training.
preseason is like the warm up. I think definitely something different needs to happen. I hate preseason too. I hate having to pay full price for a preseason ticket. That's absolute bullshit. Money.
There's
gas,
nothing that you can't do in training or there's nothing you can't do in a preseason that you can't do in training.
Take a hit.
There's nothing.
Well, they weren't taking hits.
Yeah, you can't take hits in practice. I mean, it's just not the same because one, you're not going to hit guys on your team as hard as you would hit, let's say, somebody on the Cleveland Browns or the New.
Maybe they should have had practices against other teams.
That's what I was thinking.
Like-
maybe they do. Maybe they do no preseason, but they do more televised like scrimmages. Because we went to the scrimmage. Duncan, did we go to the scrimmage a few years ago? Was that a scrimmage when we went to camp and it was a blast? Like, and
Remember
players were getting into it. And I think
the Ravens fight. It was the Ravens.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Lamar Jackson was just got drafted as his rookie year, and Flacco was still there.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
and I rememinterember Lamar signing autographs at that camp, dude. Imagine if we got one of those. That's probably $1,000 on eBay right now.
no interest. No interest.
Duncan's thinking about his fucking eBay.
He's a killer, dude. He is. That Ravens team is sneaky. I'm telling you.
Well,
that
they just got
division
talent
is
everywhere.
good with Pittsburgh and the Ravens.
How are they sneaky?
I know. I guess sneaky ain't the word, but Pittsburgh and the Ravens. That division is good. Fuck the Browns. Fuck Ohio teams.
By the way, Beaver. By the way, Rob just posted 5 Packers players listed from Google because they're all A names. By the way.
Kamal Martin.
He said,
Hey, Dunk was the one that asked him to name 5.
Kamal Martin,
he threw
Devontae
the-
Adams. Hold on. This is from Google because nobody would list Kamal Martin as one of the fucking 5 players. Unless Kamal Martin is your fucking cousin. No.
He threw the kicker out there. I like that.
Strong. Crosby.
And AJ Dillon, the rookie with big quads. He threw him out there.
I would. Thanks for coming, Rob.
I love fucking with him.
Oh no, he's got red hair. What's going on in the world? The fucking my favorite story all week. Did you see the guy in Detroit who just fucking said fuck this and ramped a bridge? Went full Fast and Furious, by the way. Ramped the bridge, and there's a picture of him midair. Like, have you guys not seen this? Seriously?
He was high on meth too. No, really, he really was.
From Carthage, Indiana.
He really was. And then a little bit later, Steve-O admitted himself back into rehab.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh Hilligan just texted me after talking shit about the Bengals and said, fuck you and the AFC South.
All right, bro.
By the way, how's he feeling about Burrows? Is he? He's all in.
Burrow's going to be good, dude. Hey, not this year, but your time has come, and Burrow's going to be all right.
I do. I see. I don't see him any better than Chad Pennington personally, but
Come on.
I like him.
Burrow's nice.
He's going to be fine, man. And
Well, I'm
Herbert's
saying as far as like he doesn't have a
class.
strong arm. I just don't see him making all throws. I don't know.
All right. I mean, he threw for like 300 in the second half against the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Browns.
With a noodle arm, I guess.
RJ can throw to fucking his wife for 300 fucking yards against the Browns. I'm pretty sure. I can't find this
my back guy
picture.
doing it though.
But what's the dumbest thing? The reason I bring this up is what's the dumbest thing you've ever done in a car, Duncan? Go.
Probably the story I told, and then we like stole my buddies and like ran through cornfields and shit and blew it up, trying to go get a joint.
Hashtag commitment right there.
And we were hammered on a hairy buffalo and shit. Yeah, that was wild.
Already a horrible night. So you almost blew up the car. Yeah, I think you've told the story on the podcast before, correct?
Josh just said, and Easton's going to be Peyton Manning, right, Matt?
Hell yeah.
Shots fired, dude.
It's going to be better. It's going to be better.
Damn.
Damn right. Hey, ask him how old Red. How's Dalton doing out there? And was he big on Dalton when Dalton came in the league? Because I have a lot of friends in Cincinnati, and there was a lot.
Sunday. He came in. Dalton came in Sunday for the Cowboys.
I didn't hear that.
Boys. Dak went down like I don't even know what happened. They had to check him out, but Dalton was in there for like a goal line set.
I know.
They're in Dallas.
I just say that because a lot of Cincinnati fans were real big on Dalton. And Dalton did have a few good years in Cincinnati, but came back to life. But football's a team sport. How well you do has a lot to do with a lot of the players around you. Let's be honest here. But moving along, RJ, dumbest thing you've ever done in a fucking car?
Dumbest thing I've ever done in a car? Shit.
Did you ever get any high-speed chases when you were a cop?
Yeah, 3.
3,
Ah,
nice.
that'd be awesome, dude. I
He
would
remembers
love
the
that.
exact number. That's
Oh,
awesome.
I would be
Well,
so.
they didn't happen too often where I was at because I was in a major city. So if you got to chase somebody, they did some really fucked up shit.
That would be so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I would go. I'd
3
be
of
like,
those.
let's go. Ready to get it.
I don't know. Dumbest thing I've ever done, probably in college. Dumbest thing I ever did was we all got drunk and got in a Jeep Wrangler with Viking helmets, went to a Wendy's drive-through, and then we almost got into a wreck.
You'll have that.
Funnest thing I ever did was probably a high-speed chase.
How fast did you go on the high-speed chase?
I had a Crown Vic, so I think at one point I probably got up to 110. But that shit's super scary when you're in the middle of the city. So yeah.
That would be wild, dude. Like going through
Yeah.
stoplights and shit at 110.
Yep.
Or you just kind of tuck your balls in under your leg and just hope they, oh man.
That's you pucker your ass, you pray to God, and you hope you live. Like,
Yeah, I'd have to be high on cocaine to do that.
Definitely high on something.
Funny enough, the guy we were chasing probably was.
No. Meth. He was high on that.
By the way, we talked
Not
about RJ. Can I tell the audience what my idea is with you since we don't have a person yet, so we can't
Go for it.
reveal anybody's identity. So RJ used to work for the Orlando Police Department. And I thought of a brilliant idea. Is like, why don't we do a live Florida man? Like, have a police officer on here. We'll conceal his identity because I know there's certain rules and around what they can say and what they can and cannot do. Blah blah blah. But we do a live Florida man where we have a cop on here and he just tells about the most recent dumbass arrest that he had. Maybe.
And I've got buddies from all over Florida in different departments, so it wouldn't all be from Orlando either. It'd be completely anonymous.
And are you born and raised in Florida?
No, if you were paying attention to our Facebook chat earlier, you
No, I wasn't. No.
No, I was born here.
I'll add that to the list to read later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were in Orlando, did you ever get called to Disney World?
No, Disney wasn't part of our jurisdiction. That was the sheriff's office.
That was. We got another meth head out here in Disney World, guys. We need.
Dude, no, Disney keeps their shit on lock.
Somebody's trying to fuck Minnie.
Yeah, he's in Goofy 17.
No, they're dude. Disney keeps their shit on lockdown. Like,
I guarantee it.
There's a reason why you really don't read too many news articles out of Disney.
Probably because they probably pay for the PR to keep the PR under locks too.
100% they do.
I guarantee there's some shit that goes on there.
You know how much
we
money
used
they
to
got,
get calls
dude.
to get calls to Universal because that was in our jurisdiction.
Well,
So,
I mean, and that shit happens everywhere because there's rumors here in Indy. I know enough people in the media that have told me stories about Peyton Manning in particular.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's true, what's not, so I'm not going to repeat the stories necessarily, but a lot of people here in Indy weren't necessarily paid, but kept Peyton's image clean because they knew it was good for the city.
Back to Universal. Did you have to go into Universal and arrest somebody before?
Dude, so many times.
Inside the park? Like, what were they doing?
Dude, they had their own like little intake holding area and everything.
Like,
yeah, great.
Like, give us something. Like, what something they did.
I used to work off duty there too. So like when I wasn't on patrol, I used to make side money by working at Universal. So
Okay.
it wasn't insanely uncommon for somebody to, especially at like Halloween Horror Nights being the time of the year, dudes would get freaking drunk and stupid. They would try to punch characters inside the freaking haunted houses. Oh yeah. Oh dude, so Universal is hardcore about do not touch our fucking actors, right?
Yeah.
Hardcore about it. And each house has like a manager that's assigned to it. And as soon as an actor gets touched, they will run out screaming, "He touched me!" And then you have to freaking trespass them, and then they're drunk, and then they fight, and then it turns into a whole fucking thing.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I paid $80 to be
By the way,
here.
I love haunted houses, and it's a game every year because I want to be startled because I'm not a guy who gets startled very easily. Like, and I go, and now that I've never been to a haunted house stoned. Something that's probably going to be experienced in 2020, by the way, because it's a land of opportunity. 2020.
We should video going through a couple of them.
Yeah, I want to. So if you can startle me, if you can scare me, like just pop out, scare the fuck out of me. I will for sure promote this shit out of your haunted house. That's all I'm saying. Because I
So-
wanted to. At one point, I was looking at a map of Indiana. I was like, there's a huge hole here in the haunted house map. It was in Shelby County. So I always thought about maybe I build my own fucking haunted house in Shelby County. That was a brilliant idea I had a couple years ago too, by the way.
Dude, all we need is some open land and a few Connex boxes.
Oh, I think it would be brilliant. But I want
Make it
real
happen.
shit. Like maybe I want like what's the Museum of Death? I want like, I want some, I'm gonna go full on. I want
Or
to
like the House of Shock in New Orleans.
Yeah, I want to look like a Rob Zombie horror film. Okay, I want.
Yeah, that would be House of Shock in New Orleans.
All right.
I want a
maybe show
waiver.
up?
You have to sign a waiver. Like we're gonna touch you. The characters are gonna touch you.
We're gonna hold a knife to your throat, so it's gonna be okay.
You might die.
You might
Well,
die.
dude,
We're not responsible.
you've seen these documentaries about these haunted house companies that like people will sign a waiver and they will literally torture somebody for hours and they pay to do it.
Yeah, I thought about doing that.
Dude, I want to do a haunted house, and then I want to like have people sign waivers, and then like the first room they go in is like full of like people COVID positive, just coughing everywhere.
Speaking of, so I did a wedding, the same wedding Friday that Rachel showed up. It had just ridiculous fucking COVID restrictions. Like, oh my God. At one point I went to the bar, and I'm not going to call out the venue because I actually like DJing there, but just dumb. Like I went to the bar at one point. She's like, "You're supposed to wear a mask when you come to the bar, sir." And I'm not even joking. I grabbed the napkin at the bar and I put it over my face. I'm like, "I'll take I was like, "This is going to have to work, sweetheart." I was like, "Well, there goes your fucking tip." But anyways, yeah. How about Joe Rogan hosting the presidential debate? That's it's not official.
100%.
I'm fucking fully down on it because I think Rogan would hold them both accountable, and it'd be
On one
hilarious.
condition.
It's got to be uncensored.
Well, not only that.
Yeah.
Allow third party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can Rogan smoke like weed while he's doing it?
I guarantee Rogan's high. We used to play a game
he's
growing
so,
up.
like bland though. Like he'd be perfect at it, I think.
What do you mean
He's
bland?
really not bland though. He's insane. Like he's insanely intelligent.
He's very
about it.
insightful and he knows everything. I mean,
Yeah.
he knows everything. He just knows a little bit about everything, kind of thing.
He's just not like a guy. He's like, so like you were there, and then like he's real.
That's because he's stoned all the time,
Straight.
man.
He's kind of up and down. How honestly,
He's
how many
fucking Ben Stein
how many
over
Rogan
here.
podcasts have you listened to, Duncan?
I watched all kinds of shit, like video clips and shit of him all the time.
Let's say because
Interviews. I mean, if it's somebody I would give a fuck about, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to start a podcast that's 18 hours long. Sorry, not not in my agenda.
I listen to a lot of his shows. And yeah, he's up and down. I get what you're saying. Where he's like, he kind of really gets into it.
But he's real, like he picks at people. Like I love his questions. Like like he gets in there. But at the same
that's
time,
why he's so successful. I mean, that's why people like Howard Stern. I mean, Howard Stern is the best interviewer of all time. That's why
without
Howard
a doubt, not even
is. I mean, that's why he's.
Because they also get they get people from all walks of life. They're not secular in it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is when Rogan gets a guy on there like a scientist, he gets real peculiar. Asks them real peculiar questions in his question. But if he gets like a comedian in there, his shows are electric. They're hilarious.
yeah.
They're cutting back and forth. They're telling stories about being stoned off each other's ass, etc.
Like two of my favorite interviews he did. One was Jordan Peterson, and the other one was Alex Jones. Complete opposite fucking people, but the two of the best interviews he ever did.
And speaking of the debate, how about Trump wanting Biden to take a drug test before the debate? I love it, by the way. Which I think we should have a segment of just on Joe Biden quotes of the week. Did you see where Joe Biden came out and said, "I am Joe Biden's husband"? By the way,
I saw where he got off the plane and like waved to nobody.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
yeah, and I posted a meme of him waving to Chubbs out there.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Yeah, Trump wants Biden to take a drug test before debate. So, I mean, honestly, which is a fair assessment, because if you listen to a single Biden speech, you probably think the motherfucker's on drugs. But I have to find this "I'm Joe Biden's husband" fucking quote because it is absolutely hilarious. But Joe Biden's office rocker guy. It's elder abuse, and honestly, I can understand you hating Trump, but who in their right mind could sit there and say, I stand for a 50-year career politician who doesn't even know his ass on third base, and Joe Biden.
You know how when the Pope gets old, you know how they test if he's still alive, right?
Yeah.
They literally take a hammer and they pop him in the head with it to see if he still moves. That's literally what they're doing with Joe Biden now.
All right, I gotta pull this up. I got it right here. I'm fucking pumped about this. Joe Biden, let's go, buddy.
Someone with strong shoulders.
This is Mrs. Biden, by the way, I think.
That if we entrust this nation to Joe, he will do for your family what he did for ours.
I bet.
You fucker, I would.
Together and make us
For
whole.
publicity, yep, absolutely.
Carry us forward in our time of need. Keep the promise.
I'd bust right on that
America.
fucking face, too.
Looks like her skin's falling off her bones, dude.
Ready?
Oh, Martha!
Hey, everyone.
There you are.
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
Did you guys say, hi, everyone? I'm Joe Biden's husband. Duncan, I cannot wait until me and you are completely out of our mind like this, and we're just sitting on your front porch having a conversation. That's
Dude, when I'm that old, I'll be running around hugging and sniffing on fucking women too, dude. You know, like I feel it, dude.
Who's more out of their mind
That's
right
fine.
now?
Just don't run for president when you do it, man.
Who is more out of their mind right now, Joe Biden or Kanye West? Did you see Kanye West pissing on his Grammys?
Oh yeah, I sent it to you there about that.
I know. I was going to ask you about it. So what the fuck's going on? Do you know the story behind this?
No.
He hates the Grammys. I mean,
it
seems like all the big rappers end up hating the Grammys. You know.
Well,
Like,
yeah, because they figure out
cool thing to do.
Tech Nine industry's punks, man. Yeah.
But he is getting Taylor Swift her masters. He said that. You know, the guy that owns him is a good family friend, and he's going to get him.
He's repaying Taylor Swift for cucking her.
That's what he said. Yeah.
That's
Dude, my favorite thing is like some comedian, like when he posted the video of him pissing on the Grammy, they retweeted it and put Kanye streaming.
I love that. So, like, and I also seen a rumor too that he's making a song with, is it Dre? I can't fucking remember. But Kanye's coming out with a new song. Maybe I can't remember shit. I'm losing my shit.
Matt, I know we're doing this is kind of off subject, and I'm sorry, but can I send you something to show the viewers?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
so via Facebook.
So a video came out this week on Twitter, and it took over the internet, and it's probably the funniest video that I have seen in a long time. Do you want to edit your text, or do you want it to the messenger?
Send it to Messenger for sure. And I do want to quote Amber Hall. Thanks for tuning in there, sweetheart. I have watched 20 seconds, and all four of you have scratched yourself. I'm going to be honest, Amber, my left hand right here has been on my dick since the show started.
I haven't scratched my dick. I haven't scratched it.
Maybe she's talking about our face. If that's the case, I scratched my face with the same hand I touched my dick with. Amen. Thanks for tuning in, sweetheart. We got to get you on the show.
Right, it's sent. It's sent.
Sent. All right.
It is sent.
Clegg, did you
Right,
read that? I
hope some of you haven't seen it.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I've seen this.
I've not seen
Let's go.
This is so great, dude.
So hold on. Is there anything to preface here? What's going on here before I pull it up?
So it's pretty much like a high school fight in a bathroom. Like there's like two kids throwing hands in a high school bathroom.
All right.
And
the screen here. Hold on.
the rest is just the golden history.
Oh, okay. All right. Right here.
So,
For
they're
everybody
going at it, dude.
For
They are
everybody listening,
going
these
at
kids
it.
are beating the shit out of each other. We got one person in the stall. He's coming out of the stall, kind of wondering what the fuck's going on.
I mean, they're
Goes
throwing
the scope
hands,
out.
and then they go into it.
These guys are fighting in the handicap stall. There's somebody on the shitter taking a dump. As these guys are fighting, they're still going at it. This guy's winning shit. Bro. I wonder how this guy
looks so
this guy
fucking
feels.
defeated with
He's
life
famous
right
on the internet with his pants down. By the way, these guys fight like pussies.
Oh, they're going at it though.
That kid looks like,
I'm
that
sorry,
kid looks like a
dude.
young Matt
I'm sorry,
with that freaking
but
throw, man.
dude, that right there, that is funny. And he saw the video camera on him and knew This is going viral. And what he do? Instantly.
This is going to be my life now.
Head down, pants up.
He said,
nobody
"Yeah,
can
I'm
see
gonna be
it."
on the internet." we gotta screenshot his face. His first look, like when the camera first comes into view, and he. Oh.
Man.
All right. And the most
phenomenal.
disappointing thing I've seen all week. How about more than 40% of Indiana restaurants could fail in conditions don't improve in 6 months, as far as
41% is what they project.
COVID. So 41% of restaurants could fucking close because
It's election year, dude. They want the economy down. They want it way down.
yeah, I know, but is it worth fucking losing? You know, name one restaurant that you could not afford to lose. Literally would fucking just ruin your life.
Chick-fil-A.
Fucking chicken nuggets, man. Jesus Christ.
Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A, but that's definitely not my top 20.
Taco Bell, probably for me, dude.
Jesus Christ. I've got a few on the list. 20 Tap for me in Broad Ripple. Love the place. Their Cuban sandwich, amazing. Good selection of beers. I would be completely disappointed if they fucking left the hearth. Also,
The best.
right next door, Sam's, Gyros. I used to work right there at 54th and College, so all the restaurants there, I used to eat there every fucking day. So I'm obsessed with all of them. Seriously. RJ, please tell me you have something besides fast food.
Oh, dude, I can't fucking stand fast food. Revolution in Fountain Square and Kuma's Corner.
Yeah,
Two
Kuma's is
places
great.
I can't live without, man.
Kuma's is fucking great. So, I mean, this is disheartening. Do you guys know any of your restaurants personally that have closed?
Yeah, I mean, Wings and Cheddar in
Joni's.
Greenfield shut down. The
Ponderosa.
Burrito Express. Yeah.
Ponderosa. Is Ponderosa and Greenfield gone?
Yo, dude, that's long gone.
That's a
Dude,
wrap.
funny enough, out front of that
But where's
Ponderosa
my dad?
now,
Where's my dad gonna meet me for dinner twice a year?
And make you
out
pay.
front of that Ponderosa now,
Yeah.
there is a tent set up, and they sell nothing but Trump 2020 gear
That's hilarious.
right in front of that Ponderosa.
Yeah, there's a tent set up, and all the cooks are homeless now, living outside the fucking restaurant. It's and I say this all the time, not to go into fucking doomsday fucking talk here, but when I say we haven't even seen the economic impact of this, what the virus has caused, we haven't. Because what happens when these 41% of restaurants close and you have cooks and servers and business owners all out of work? I'm just telling you guys.
If the gas grill
Massively in
closed,
debt.
I'd be pretty pissed off, dude. Out
The
there
gas-
at- the gas grill out there at 70 and 109 there in Knightstown.
Dude, there was a freaking a Burrito Express place that was supposed to open on Washington Street. They never even got to open. They had to shut down.
Did you ever go to the pit stop, Chris?
Oh, duh.
You know Jebbert's dad owned that, right? Or opened that bar?
Really?
Yeah, that was Jebbert. He sold it. I think he sold it a couple years ago. But yeah, that
Almost
was
got beat up by a bunch of bikers in there one night.
Nice.
yeah.
But then the like main guy walked in, like super fat dude, walked in and like saw like all the other bikers trying to fight me, and he was like, "Buy this boy a shot, and leave him alone." I was like, "Oh, I like you, fat guy."
He was trying to recruit, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a true story, man. That's a dollar store now. Do you know that?
Oh, it is. It's not wrong no more. Well, I know
No.
he owns another bar. There's another bar there in Carthage, right?
Carthage is getting a dollar store. That's breaking news. Let's go.
You know,
It's almost
actually,
done. It's like a month away. It's almost open. It's just built and everything.
that's gonna be a great place for people to sell drugs in the parking lot.
I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna go there all the time, dude. Tostino's pizzas. Like I'm mad that
Tostitos.
I'm mad that Pavy's is gonna struggle after that thing opens up.
The poor economy of Carthage, Indiana, is just not going to hell.
Yeah.
Did the Mexicans finish the house yet?
Yeah, it's looking really good. Property value already went up about 5.
Oh yeah, let's go. All right, who's your dickwad of the week, Duncan?
My dickwad of the week, probably the whole Falcons special teams who didn't recover the kick. I mean, let's go, guys. You've
Christ,
been playing football since you were 8. Like
jump on the ball. What are you doing? They're just fucking watching the football like idiots.
Did you see the Falcons fan that resigned? Sent a letter.
Yeah, sending the
resigning?
letter. I love that, by the way. I mean, think about it. If you're a lifelong, because I joke with Jason Hammer. He was a lifelong Cubs fan, all gung ho about the Cubs. The Cubs finally win the World Series. Thank God.
They're good. Like they're still good. They didn't win.
Yeah,
the World
I mean,
Series, but they're still
relevant,
good.
but for years they weren't. They sucked for years and just were disappointment. And
He
Kirk.
was in the pennant race a lot. Man, they were
Will
all right.
the Cleveland Browns ever win a Super Bowl?
No.
No.
Nah, I won't say never. Never say never.
Well, here's the thing
Never
about the
say never.
NFL. If you really think about the good teams in the NFL, they're consistently good because they have good management.
With Baker Mayfield? No, they won't.
No, Baker Mayfield is
I
fucking
mean, we might be 80 and like Peyton Manning the fourth is your quarterback. And they wouldn't
their
be.
Arch Manning in there just
I don't know,
flinging the ball
man.
around.
If somehow we trade Easton to him, they probably wouldn't Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get Easton. What are you gonna do if Philip Rivers gets hurt? Easton comes in, leads us to a Super Bowl.
It's never gonna happen because Jacoby would come in and lead us to a fucking 0-8.
Lead us to 3 and fucking 13. Oh, Jesus Christ. My dick war of the week. I'm gonna have to really think about this, huh? I'm gonna go with playoff P. I mean, it's an obvious one. Dick water. Paul George, my advice to you, Paul George, is to just shut the fuck up and play basketball, dude. Just shut the fuck up and play basketball until you actually accomplish something in the league. There's no doubt in my mind that you're a great player. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it live. I've, seen, several times. Season ticket holder for several years while you were here. I've seen it live. You're a great player. Shut the fuck up and play basketball. Yes, LeBron, shut up and dribble. And by the way, no, actually, I changed it. I didn't even bring this up. It's here in my fucking notes. My favorite story of all time, by the way. So I am not a big Colby Covington. We did not talk any UFC today. Colby Covington beat Tyron Woodley, broke his rib, won by TKO. Not a big Colby Covington fan, but I love his call out after the thing. He said, I wanted to dedicate this fight to all service members, essentially everybody in the front line, being EMTs, cops, firefighters, military personnel, and he said basically, kiss my ass to all these woke athletes like LeBron James. LeBron pipes back and says, yeah, everybody talks till they step on the court and they shit their pants. I promise you, LeBron James.
Or in the ring. He said in the ring or on the court.
Like LeBron's going to get in the fucking ring.
Step into a fucking octagon.
Step into an octagon, you stupid motherfucker. There's no doubt in my mind that LeBron James may be the most physically gifted human of all time. But 15 seconds, Colby Covington shoots for that leg, high crotch, lifts, pounds LeBron in his head. He falls asleep. Fight's over. It won't even be close because, honestly, LeBron might have a fighting chance if he fights an all stand-up fighter just because there's a chance.
Even if you give LeBron like 2 years training. Even
no
then?
chance. Not when you're facing a grappler. You're talking about Colby Covington may be, right now, modern MMA, the best. I take it back. He's not better than Khabib, but maybe second only to Khabib as far as MMA grappling.
Right. So say LeBron never played basketball and trained fighting his whole life. He'd be the best ever.
He'd be really good.
But you know what? Here's the thing: to be a really good fighter, you have to have a really strong chin. So it goes a long way because you could be super athletic. Because I can name quote unquote athletic freaks in MMA who never made it just because they couldn't fucking take a punch.
Are there a lot of like cross sport guys that went to MMA? Like,
I wish there were more. I mean, you look at Dan Hardy.
Is there any?
There's several, yeah. Brendan Schaub was a former NFL player. Matt Mitrione was a former NFL player.
So it's I knew that, but so it's mostly NFL guys that do it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's that mentality.
Probably like defensive linemen.
Let's be honest.
Really built for it.
Let's be honest. If somebody threw a punch at LeBron, he's gonna flop. I'm not convinced because Mike Tyson maybe has the greatest quote of all time. Everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face, and I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't care how good of a fighter you think you are. You can tell a lot about a man when they get hit in the face and how they react to it.
Speaking of which, have you seen Tyson's fucking training videos lately?
Yeah, but
holy shit, dude.
I mean, honest. It's Mike Tyson. Would I want to? Would I want to be hit by a 54-year-old Mike Tyson? Hell, fucking no.
No.
Roy Jones called off the fight, dude. He said, "I don't know."
He's like, "Fuck, I don't want that."
I don't know what I was thinking. That's my
no, but LeBron James might be.
Speaking of Jacoby, he did the Jacoby.
Yeah. My bad, bro.
Tell me.
LeBron James might be my dickwad of the fucking century. I mean, just the guy. in my opinion, and everybody seems to think LeBron should be the spokesperson for fucking everything political, etc. And I understand he's he's the most he's maybe the most popular athlete in the world. Would you say that, Chris? Would you agree with that, Duncan?
Yeah.
Most popular athlete in the world. Maybe the most popular athlete in the world.
Probably
That's
him
great.
and Mahomes.
I don't give a fuck about your
If you don't go soccer, then yeah.
Oh yeah,
LeBron's
I guess
probably
in
the number
America,
one.
yeah,
In
in
America.
the world, it's.
I mean, but still,
fucking
basketball.
In America.
Cristiano Ronaldo and all that shit. Yeah.
LeBron James is getting recognized in a fucking Taiwanese village right now. Let's be honest.
You think is he the most recognizable athlete?
Like currently
up there
or of all time?
Is there anywhere in the world that LeBron James could walk out and people wouldn't know who he was?
Maybe an Amish village.
They would still know him. I bet.
I guarantee
MJ was the same way.
I mean, Michael Jordan might be the most famous athlete of all time.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's always the ones with just one name that you could always say got that. Whether it's him, Bird, Magic.
That's a good take, Beaver.
Michael.
That's a really good take, Beaver. I like that a lot. It is the one
Holy
name.
shit.
I think Peyton is.
I appreciate you having me on the
Peyton's
podcast again, Dunk.
Peyton. I mean, they say Peyton. I mean, that's one. He's a one namer. Brady. That's a one namer. I like that take, Beaver. The one namers. I like it. Like it.
One namers.
Hey, Beaver, we appreciate being a guest this week. That's awesome, man. Thanks.
MJ, by the way.
Every time. I appreciate it.
Jordan, by the way, just yesterday, actually, with Denny Hamlin's NASCAR team. Let's go.
NASCAR.
MJ and Denny Hamlin started a NASCAR team, and their one-car team, number 23, is going to be the MJ logo and everything. Bubba Wallace is driving it. They signed Bubba Wallace.
RJ, who's your dickwad of the week?
The CDC.
I agree. What they do, they posted online that the virus is airborne. By the way, get your shit together. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. I've said this on the show before that I am not allowing this virus to affect my mood anymore. So I don't give a fuck what you think or don't think about it. But I mean, how many contradictions are we allowed here, guys?
No, but it's fucking convenient. All of a sudden, this shit's airborne, and they're trying to cancel trick or treating. Like,
they're going to try to cancel trick-or-treating, and I'm going to be so pissed. I think they're going to try to fucking close the country down again in the winter because they're going to come up with some sort of spike. I still am not convinced it's going to be around after the election. I think it might be a fucking footnote after that, especially if Trump wins in the landslide. For the next 2 months, it's going to be doom and gloom with the national liberal media. So,
it gets me out of my job. Let's do it. Quarantine, dude. right. When that new Xbox drops, woo!
Yeah. You already got that pre-ordered, Dunk? I'm sure you do.
Fuck no, dude. You know how hard it is to get a goddamn pre-order?
Dude, pre-order's already sold out, man.
So dumb, dude. PlayStation, I don't even want to talk about that, dude. Pisses me off.
Oh, PlayStation was real bad.
Terrible.
Did you get your pre-order in there, Beaver?
I did not get the pre-order in.
No, it's impossible. It is goddamn impossible. Dude, anybody that did, you could probably sell this motherfucker for $2,000 when you get it.
I'll guarantee it.
Easily.
So, Beaver, dickwad of the week, go.
I was originally going to go playoff P.
Yeah. Paul George.
Well, I mean, you did switch, so I'll keep it there. I'll keep it there.
You'll keep it at playoff P. All right, there you have it. Now I honestly, I was not real comfortable relinquishing this role. But RJ, you threw me a good story last week. Whom, by the way, I did read your story, your Florida man, because I didn't read it on our show last week because I didn't see it till after the show. Mm-hmm. I read it on Juice in the Morning last week. So credit to you for finding that Florida man. This week on Florida Man, RJ, it's your responsibility. First off, you guys don't know, I've never been on the show before, Florida Man. We read about what crazy meth heads in Florida do, essentially. And I thought I would give RJ this responsibility because he's been on the front lines. He's arrested meth heads in Florida before, so he's actually a professional. What are dumb people in Florida doing this week, buddy?
What the fuck aren't they doing? So this week, a drunk Florida woman punches out glass window, attacks boyfriend after he refused her sexual advances, according to police.
Yes, let's go.
All right. A drunken Florida woman went on a furious rampage after her boyfriend rejected her sexual advances, allegedly punching out a window before violently attacking him, according to a police affidavit. She totally went Kyle on a motherfucker.
I will say this, and if Clay's still here in the chat, he will back me up. When you turn down a female, they are very violent. It can be very violent. And males
standard.
and males use it to your advantage. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'll have more in the book I write, but
I don't think I've ever done it. I usually don't, man.
Hey, Matt.
I'm usually drunk. That's it.
you're like, no, there's no. And honestly, and I tell girls all the time, use us to your advantage because it's really hard to get a guy to say no if you know. I mean, honestly, if you know what to do. But females are really bad at communicating.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Little side note, by the way, I didn't get to tell my worst car driving story, but it was just me driving you really fast on top of the interstate while you're naked.
Let's go. I mean, that had to be terrifying because I told you, I straight up, before I got in the hood of that car, I told you, Beaver, I said, I don't give a fuck what gets in front of you. You do not stop this car. Because I will die. I will die. I was on top of the car naked.
I just wanted to make sure to throw that in. That's all.
I told Beaver, I said, I don't give a fuck if it's a deer. Just keep driving, bub. Keep driving.
And I kept driving, and you
did.
survived.
You did. I'm still alive here today. Thanks to you. But yeah, crazy. I honestly, I heard glass breaking, Beaver, and I automatically thought about my I'm not mad story.
It was either stone cold or I'm not mad. One of the two.
Duncan, do you ever get visibly frustrated when your wife turned you down for sex? Have you ever just been cocked, ready to go, and she's just like, "Hey, honey, headache, backache"?
Nah, I reverse the game now. I don't even try.
He's rewriting.
How's that reverse psychology working for you, bud?
Yeah, I don't even want that shit,
So, RJ, the last time your wife said no to you, what was your reaction? It was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna beat off, honey."
Dude, I'm so used to her telling me no at this point that I've already got the tab saved on my freaking like Internet Explorer on my phone. I just click over to it. I wait till I hear her snore twice so I know she's passed out, and then I take care of business.
And she's gonna listen to the show and pretend to snore twice and just totally. She's gonna scare you so bad you're gonna shoot your load early.
She honestly probably already does pretend to snore. She's like, just let him get it over with. So she just and then just let him do his thing.
Oh man, Beaver, you ever get mad when you get turned down?
I'm just too used to it at this point.
Oh, I'm not even joking.
So I'm not even married.
I was at the bar 2 weeks ago, and I'm on a whole different level right now as far as just the hashtag fuck it's right now. And I'm not even joking. I walked up to a female. I caught her eyeing me a few times, and I walked up to her, and I flirted with her a little bit. I came off a little aggressive. Normally, I don't ask for a number this fast, but it was like 3 minutes in. I was like, "Are you going to give me your phone number?" She said, "You have to work for it." And I just straight up looked at her. I said, "Well, that's your loss." I walked away. I'm like, "Nope. I only asked for it once. You said no, so I'm out, bitch."
We're in a pandemic. It's a buyer's market right now.
Yeah, it's definitely. I do appreciate you guys so much for joining me every week. I'm hoping we're going to get some momentum here, too. I know Duncan was real upset because we got to build our Facebook page back up. But we had good turnout today during the show.
Yes,
Amber Hall said RJ is my best friend. So I don't know if she's got the hot for you, buddy, or what. And Beaver, why do you look like a kindergarten at circle time? Yeah, Beaver, why are you sitting Indian style on your floor right now?
Because I'm having a good time playing some golf right now.
Oh, boy.
What are you playing there, Bob?
What's that?
The new 2K golf game?
Yeah, the 2K golf game.
Shit's hard, isn't it?
Holy shit.
Putting is hard as fuck.
Putting is a little difficult. It is. You gotta get a good approach to it. You do.
I like that game, dude.
I hope Duncan, I hope you're better at fucking golf in the video games than you are in real life.
No, I'm just as bad, dude. I blow amateur tournaments left and right.
You know what's awesome about Duncan in his golf swing? It's horrible, but he actually is effective with it because you're not bad. You can honestly, as far as golf,
I'm an athlete. Let's be honest.
But he golfs with clubs that are made for somebody shorter than I am. I mean, he's at a full 90 degree. He's at a full 90-degree angle when he's fucking golfing, like bent over, full on golf club. Like the golf club itself is 2 feet long.
Hey, Matt,
it's not about the golf club; it's about the player, man.
Yeah, go ahead,
Matthew.
Yeah, I'm listening, buddy. Go ahead.
Hey, let's leave the people with a professional golfer acting like one of us. Check the chat. Play the video. Let's go.
Absolutely. Before I play this video, thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. I thank you fucking assholes for joining me. Love you guys. And we'll be back next week. Make sure you like this video on Facebook. Share it on Facebook. I'm going to upload to YouTube. Make sure you like it on YouTube as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Fuck off, Twitter. I'm not signing in right now. Anyways, make sure you share the video on YouTube as well. If you're not subscribed, fucking do it. Ring the bell so you get notified when we go live. If we even go live on YouTube anymore, go ahead.
And if you want to see all the funny videos that we're watching, come watch the live feed.
Come watch
get off your iPhone podcast app. Watch the live feed.
Watch the live feed. It's electric. It's electric.
Because you're gonna want to see. You're gonna want to see this.
You want to see Duncan shirt.
See it all there too.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Amber with the fire comments because she says Matt's forehead takes up the entire screen.
5 head. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, honestly, if somebody can insult me other than the size of my big ass head, that would be fucking great.
It's got to fit your ego there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a huge ego. I mean, you could talk about my inability to speak, my fucking redneck accent after I get drunk. You know, come bring up. I mean, all right. Thank you guys.
Play the fucking video.
I know. I'm struggling. I'm high. Fuck off. All right. Hold on. Let me share this.
Duncan's trying to go not get laid, so let's go.
Come on. Hold on. Let me not share this video.
I'm trying to go to sleep so I can hate my job again tomorrow. All right, so this is a pro golfer. Let's count him, boys. Just watch how mad he gets. 1.
Yeah, it's one stroke.
That's 1. Look, he's upset.
Honestly, this is my walk after missing one. He's like,
all right,
let me wipe your grass off.
That's all right. Mistakes are made.
All right, 2. There's 2.
Honestly, and these
not happy.
At this point, guys, these are shoo-ins.
I'm
throwing my fucking club at this point.
4.
5.
Dude, take the triple bogey and walk away.
Oh, it's a pro golfer. 6. 6
fucking strokes. He happy Gilmore that.
Dude, how ups? Oh my God, we've all been there. I've been there.
I was there this week.
There every time I play golf.
I love you guys.
Every time.
Peace. Thanks for listening, guys.